back to Fayan PvP TV. We are back on one of our favorite maps, Spacegarden. This is a 2 versus 2 versus 2 amazing battle with our player, yellow player, vanilla GDI player, Fayan. Fayan is allying with an AI. It's a hard AI, Steel Talons. AI! Haha! Beneath the AI, we've got the purple vanilla GDI player Vice, who has teamed up with his ally on the left side, the blue Steel Talons player Daniel. They are up against the purple ZoCom player Jimmy. Jimmy has teamed up with the green random getting a nod faction. Not sure what this is. This is Matthew. Alright, fights have broken out already with the Tiberium. No, it's the foxhole dropped down by Jimmy. Fayan sending a rifleman squad over here, taking fire from the foxhole already by Vice. Let's see if Vice has taken this. Yep, Vice has taken the bunker. Fayan is quick to take his bunker. Matthew already sending men over the Tiberium. See what is going on over here. Fayan's got a foxhole down here. Some militant squads from Matthew on this left side over here. Fayan's got to drop down quickly. Maybe another foxhole. Ooh, he's taking fire. So Fayan is the only one allied with an AI. It is a hard AI. Can't remember if this is balanced or if it's steamroller. But let me take a quick look. Is that? Yeah, it's a steamroller. It is a steamroller. So we'll see how he fares in this match for dominance on this beautiful, beautiful Spacegarden with an EMP in the middle. Blue tip all around. Lots of green tip in the middle. Everyone knows this map. Some nice fights over here going on with Daniel and Jimmy. It's also great to see Daniel weekly playing games with this group. Ooh, bikes coming out for Matthew. Let's see. Large chance that he's gonna go over here to Fayan, but Fayan will see him coming. Fayan's got the foxhole over here. Let's take a quick look and see if Fayan's got any boots on the ground. No boots or wheels on the ground yet for Fayan. Matthew's got 5 bikes. Ooh, 6 bikes. Matthew's serious now. Take a quick look and see how Vice is doing. No second ref yet. No second refinery. There it is, second refinery coming down. Fayan's got that second refinery, third refinery even for Fayan. Matthew, 2 refineries over here. Ooh, second war factory. Second war factory. A whole lot of bikes for Matthew. Jimmy, let's take a quick look. 2 refineries out. But he needs more harvesters though. 3 harvesters. This one should have been placed over here so all his harvesters can get the blue Tiberium. Fayan, smart to drop mines over here, so if Matthew comes up the hill, he'll start exploding. Ooh, a whole lot of bikes. Oh, that's a lot of bikes. Very, very aggressive for Matthew in the very beginning. Let's see if Vice has dropped down his third refinery. No third refinery. AI doing... Ooh, AI with 2 war factories. Interesting. Steel Talons, so it was a random. Let's take a quick look and see where Matthew's bikes are. He's got a whole lot of bikes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bikes. 10 bikes by Matthew. Alright. The AI gonna lay some fire down on the foxhole. He will empty up that foxhole. Looks like Matthew has come up the hill. Suffered some damage from the mines. Fayan's coming up with a couple units, tier 1s. Let's see if he's got the AP ammo yet. No AP ammo for Fayan. He is researching it now. Get scanned. That has to be from maybe Jimmy. Matthew building his tier 2 at Jimmy's base. He's not going out. Okay, there he is. He's going out with bikes. Let's see where he's going to go with these bikes. He can go to Fayan, but it looks like Fayan is pushing over here. And because Fayan is pushing over here, maybe that gives food for thought for Matthew if he's going to come and defend himself or if he's going to go and hit Fayan on this side. Let's see what Matthew does. Goes over the tib. I think Matthew wants to go for the AI because they know if they kill the AI quickly, then the AI will be in big trouble. Okay. Gets seen by Vice. Vice's foxhole. Oh, he is gonna go for Fayen now, I think. Vice has beaconed. Vice is beaconed. Okay, Fayen coming down with more, with some reinforcements. Looks like Matthew doesn't know what he's gonna do with these bikes. Don't know what he's gonna do with these bikes. Maybe he's just gonna hang around in the middle. It looks like he's hanging around the middle. Matthew doesn't, he hasn't picked out a target yet, or is he just waiting? Maybe he's just waiting. Let's see. Wow, 3 war factories. I don't know what this AI is doing, man. This AI, 3 war factories. Look at this. It's just, all right. He is forcing Feist to defend himself. Okay, Fayen and Matthew with the first clashes over here, other clashes down here. We've got Jimmy putting down some forces on this side. He's sending in a rig just to reinforce that position. Daniel's got a foxhole here, so he can't see if Jimmy pushes. Daniel's got some base defense on this side. Steel Talons, so I expect Daniel to send some units on this side. Fayen looks like is being pushed back. Ooh, bad micro. He's got a harvester. Okay, he's sending it back now, but Fayen's got some units up on top of the hill. AP ammo should be done. Ooh, snipers on the field. He's got to send that sniper back because the flames are coming in. I need to keep an eye on the bikes. No. Okay, looks like Feist gonna come in with the APC. Maybe Feist, I think Feist wants to take the Conyard, but the APC is under fire from the watchtower. Let's see if Feist is gonna make this. I don't think so. He's not gonna make this. So bomb loses his engineer. Okay, the hard AI is gonna push towards Feist's base. Let's see what Feist has on the ground. Just Predator tanks. Just Predator tanks. Okay, looks like there is a good fight going on over here. Fayen's gonna lose that APC. Does have a lot of mines. Got a lot of mines, so we'll see if Matthew takes the bait. If he comes up he does come up the hill a little bit. He's gonna start shooting the mines. Okay, here we go. The AI is already, ooh, he's laying down some good pressure on Vice. Vice looks like he's in a little bit of trouble over here because these Titans are nasty. More Titans. If the AI was a human player, he should have sent everything all at once because he's got, and this is stupid to put an outpost in your base. 2 outposts in your base. A human player would never do that. Yep, this AI is doing some strange things. Matthew's got a nice force on the ground over here. Looks like Matthew's gonna move towards, or Jimmy will move towards the middle. Nice move from Daniel, already going towards the middle. Ooh, bikes coming here over here at the, I think, oh yeah, so these are Fayen's rocket squads. Fayen totally destroying all of these bikes. Matthew, bad micro. So he had so many bikes, and then he sent them right, look at that, see? Because, I think because he's busy, no, he's not busy. So Matthew totally forgot about his bikes. So Fayen took out 8 bikes, there he is, 2 more bikes. See, I think he's just gonna do some scanning. He will do some scanning in Fayen's base, maybe he might. One idle harvester. Let's see what Matthew is just gonna scan over here. Fayen is just holding his position up top. The beam cannon staying at a safe distance. There's some bikes over here, so Fayen can't come in with his snipers. Where did those bikes go? Okay, the bikes are still up top over here. Here we have Jimmy already pushing towards the middle. It looks like Fayen's gonna come down the hill. Okay, Fayen's gonna come down the hill. He wants to take out that beam cannon. Nope, he's not coming down the hill. Just wanted to push forward a little bit. But Fayen is already on. Ooh, look at that. Already the Space Command uplink. Let's take a quick look and see what Daniel is up to. Low power mode. Fayen is the first one with the ion cannon. Engineer walking across the field, dying. Looks like Fayen has dropped the refinery already in the middle. Matthew could already fire upon these, but he's keeping these 2 bikes over here just for eyes in Fayen's base. Looks like the AI is pushing hard. Wow. The AI is, you can see if he's gonna come around this side. Well, he does have a nice force, the AI. Yep, Vice is getting some pressure, especially if all of these units come down this hill, then Vice will get some serious pressure. Daniel already getting a solid economy and some Titans in the middle. They have the rail guns. Fan suppressing the militant rocket squads. Aha! He's got 2 juggernauts on top of the hill. So that will give him the upper hand. Literally the upper hand. He's got the high ground. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Jimmy looks like he's gonna move forward a little bit into Daniel's base. Is that... Okay, it's just 1 rig. I thought it was 2 rigs. 6 minutes until the ion cannon hits. Surprising that nobody else makes super weapons. Because look how weird this is. Look at this. I've never seen this before. Look, Titans attacking this. Ha! Silly. Silly. So Fan making a refinery over here and an airfield over here. Jimmy also starting to build in Matthew's base. Tech center. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Marv. The Marv. Oh, this is bad positioning. The Marv can just crush them all. Look at that. Oh, no, just crush them. Just crush. There he goes. Vice just going up the hill, crushing all of the Titans. That is good because the Marv will gain veterancy. Okay, it looks like that Vice will push. Vice can now push because all the Titans are gone. Just 1 over here. Yep. Oh, Vice can push though. Just send your Marv in. The Marv is empty. Oh, it looks like Fan is pressuring Matthew even more from up top. He's got a solid force here. Let's see what Matthew has. Matthew has no more units here. All he's got is a laser turret. It's not upgraded yet. Fan and his AI just going on the attack, but the AI just sending in little groups. Silly groups. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jimmy. Oh, nice move from Jimmy. Good thing I caught this. EMP Jimmy. EMP's Daniel Steel Talons comes down with the Sonics. Will take out a lot of these units. Look at that. Already 2 Titans dropping. More Titans going to the grave. Okay, Jimmy is trying to avoid the anti-air battle base over here. It does have the rail guns. The battle base drops down quickly. Jimmy's so strong with these ZoCom choppers. Matthew is in big trouble. Oh, okay. It looks like Matthew flanked Fayan. He came up the hill, so Fayan is now fighting upwards. Ooh, Sonic or a support power coming down. Fayan throws a support power down because we know that, because that's not a nod support power. Fayan also coming in with some choppers. The choppers will aim down the units. Matthew's units all died quickly. Still some bodies littering the hill. These harvesters should have been pulled back by Matthew. Matthew should have pulled these harvesters back. It's funny that Fan can see these. He doesn't have an APC here, or he doesn't have the Pitbull over here. Take a quick look and see. Okay, Jimmy coming back to heal. Daniel with a solid economy in the middle. Now Vice moving towards the middle. Fayan doesn't drop down more refineries. He is trying to keep up the pressure. He does have a solid force over here. He will be able to take out this base if he keeps on going this way. But I think Vice is already amassing a nice force up top here. The AI, look, see the AI just keeps coming in with 1 or 2 units, keeps on dying. So that is the downside of an AI. The AI can't adapt like a human can. Lots of base defense coming down. Lots of base defense coming down. Fan gonna be in trouble on this side now. Is that Fan gonna be in trouble or Matthew's gonna be in trouble? There's a lot of Nod and GDI base defense coming down over here. Jimmy just dropping down everything that he has, but that is the usefulness of the Juggernaut. Fan just laying down fire and will take out all of these things. Even with an Orca strike comes down. Ooh, the AI is going to be in trouble. What is that going to mean for Fayan? Because he is pushing over here. Doesn't have anything to move on this side to help his ally because his units are slow. He's got slow units to go all the way to the other side of the field. Look, 4 harvesters of the AI coming down to the middle because his money is gone. Vice is going to pressure this AI. Might be able to kill the AI. Let's see what Fayan's got over here. Nothing. Fayan will be forced to help his ally sooner or later. Jimmy building up an economy in the middle. Matthew building up an economy in the middle. 2 refineries for Matthew, 2 refineries for Jimmy. Chem plant already down for Matthew. He's just gonna The fight is heating up though. There it is. Fights with the Marv leading the line. So Feyan backs off a little bit. He doesn't want to take unnecessary damage, so he's waiting until... Oh, it's too bad. Because now Feyan knows that this is happening, so he has to decide what he's going to do. What is he going to do? Okay, he's got his own Marv. He's got his own Marv. Oh, and whose choppers are these? Feyan's got choppers up there. They do have AP ammo. So nice war factories from the AI, but the war factories will fall. These juggernauts will take them down quickly. Feyan now coming in with his choppers. Feyan coming in with the choppers. Hardly any anti-air over here. Only one slingshot. Just one slingshot. So Feyan. So Feist makes the mistake of not making more anti-air. Feyan will have to... Oh no, two slingshots. Feyan will... Is he targeting the slingshot? No. Ooh, the slingshot! Oh, almost became heroic. Almost became heroic. So Feyan now has to take care of this, but he is pushing on this side also. I hear, there it is, I hear a support power. It's Jimmy trying to help Matthew. Drops down the EMP. What Jimmy has to do is also send his choppers and kill this. But Feyan is also trying to help his ally over here. Feist pushing, but losing a whole lot of units. This ion cannon is right on the front line. So what Feist had to do was actually attack the ion cannon. He is doing that now, but I don't think he's got enough units. Feist will lose his Marv. It's too bad he loses his Marv. He lost all of his Juggernaut husks. So Feist has lost his army. He lost his army. Let's see. Daniel's got a little army over here. Oh, there it is. So Jimmy came in with his choppers, destroyed Feyan's army. Feyan is in trouble right now. He is in trouble right now. He doesn't have enough anti-air. So he's quickly making slingshots. He's got slingshots over here, but Matthew also with Venoms already upgraded. So they stopped Feyan's push. The Tiberium vein goes off. Matthew just doing a whole lot of damage to everything over here. Ooh, I think maybe even two slingshots died. Two slingshots died. Feyan is in trouble. Feyan is in big trouble. And Feyan's ally just survives barely. But Feyan is in trouble over here. He's being pushed from the air. Pushed from the air. Jimmy is here. Matthew is here. This could be the end for Feyan. This could be the end. Feyan sends his choppers, but his choppers can't fire up in the air, so it's an air battle. This is an air battle. Ooh, supersonic airstrike comes in. Bomb! Feyan loses most of his choppers. Oh, man. This doesn't look good for Feyan right now. Oh, Feyan comes in with his own supersonic airstrike. This one was better because Jimmy's choppers are much more expensive. Look at this. All of this is gone. Feyan looks like he is on the ropes. He is on the ropes. There is a ground army still coming in from Jimmy. Wow. Or from Matthew. Whose is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so what happened was Jimmy got a disconnect. Jimmy got a disconnect and all his units went to Matthew now. Oh, Feyan is in big trouble now. Oh, man. Feyan is in big trouble. This looks like it's the end. Looks like it's the end. Feyan's being attacked from the left side and the right side. So we're going to see some defensive moves from Feyan dropping down. There it is, Tim. What is it? A calculus missile also comes down. Feyan's in big trouble right now. He's in big trouble right now. Ooh, Matthew doing in some good pressure over here. Heavy, heavy pressure. Look at this. Nice moves from Matthew using the zone raiders on the ground. Feyan has his buildings laser fenced. All he's got is a couple of choppers. That's all he's got. He's got the slingshots, but the slingshots, they can't do nothing. They can't even drive over these men. So Feyan has to use what units he has. Okay, his Marv is here. He does have his Marv though. He's got his Marv. There's just a whole lot of missile squads. It looks like he might be able to salvage this. Jimmy sending in a couple of choppers. Or Matthew sending in a couple of choppers. Ooh, so by a thread, Feyan survives. Thread. Ooh, Orca Strike comes in from Matthew. Throws in the Orca Strike. So Feyan survives by a hair. Oh, here we got Daniel. Daniel's pushing in into Jimmy's base. Here you go with a couple of units. Just a couple of units. Fire. Start firing. This is Daniel, isn't it? Yeah, that's Daniel. AI's in big trouble. AI is in big trouble. The AI, see, if that was a human player, the human player would have taken the Juggernaut husks and had a defense. So it looks like Fane's AI is gonna go down, and then Feist can move into this base. Yep, it is Daniel just pushing into Jimmy, and he's gonna, this is Matthew's base. So Daniel is doing some good job, some good work over here. Fane just hanging on by a thread. He still has his ion cannon though. He can fire his ion cannon at any moment, so I have to keep an eye on that. Oh, there it is. He did fire it. Bomb right in Feist's face. You should have actually fired it over here, Fane. You should have fired it there, because that is a bigger threat at the moment. So at least he can stop the attacks from the south, protect himself a little bit more. He's still under attack, Fane. Rocket soldiers over here. He doesn't have any. He's still got the hammerheads to kill them. Looks like he just wants to crush them over here. Ooh. So Matthew takes care of the little threat down under. Daniel should have sent a bigger force. Daniel should have sent a bigger force like this. Look, Daniel's got a big force. Daniel could already attack and destroy this. Oh, man, Zone Raider's so good. Vice just decimating this this base up top over here. We'll see what Fane can still do, but I think Fane's money is running out. He's still rebuilding. He's still rebuilding. He still has a couple of choppers left. All of his refineries are gone. I noticed that now. His refineries are gone. He still has a couple of AA batteries though. Matthew just has a large presence now because he's taken over Jimmy's base. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Ooh, but I don't know what. Okay, this is Daniel. Daniel can push into. He can push into the middle section if he wants. There it is. He is going to start pressuring Daniel. Vice just continuing to fight. Fane sending in some choppers. What Fane should have done was, he should have kept this one alive. This one could have become heroic. He loses it. That one was almost heroic. But Fane will lose his choppers. Vice doing such a good job over here, destroying everything. AI. Fane's still under fire. He's got to kill. Okay, it looks like Matthews wants to keep his rocket squads alive. Fane's got a force on the ground. He's got a force on the ground. He's got to put these zone raiders, or no, they're already zone raiders in here. So he's got some zone raiders. Maybe just put them in your chopper, or keep them as a ground force. But he needs to make more refineries. Fane, let's see what. He's got 2 refineries. Okay, he's just harvesting in the middle. What he needed to do was take the blue tib. He's there anyways. Take the blue tib. And he needs to kill this force off. Daniel beaconing over here. Oh, okay, there's the fight. I missed it. Sorry for missing that one. No anti-infantry. So these zone raiders are going to be crucial for this match. Daniel doesn't have enough over here. So kind of looks like Matthew is in the best position if I just look at it right now. Feist, let's take a quick look and see. Feist doesn't have that big of an army. He doesn't have a big army, Feist. He only has this. It seems like he only has that. Fane is making an army again in the middle. Preds, okay, Fane is looking dangerous again. He built up in a couple of minutes, but what he needs to do is make another refinery over here because the Tiberium is regrowing. Fane needed to kill this base. That is a mistake, leaving this base alive. Let's take a look and see what Matthew's plan is to win. Okay, looks like Fane is going to pressure Vice in the middle. That is some good pressure. He doesn't have any anti-infantry, anti-air defense. It's just the Predator tanks. Wants to come in and kill stuff. Okay, Vice's army is moving towards the middle. Feist's army is moving towards the middle. Let's see. Okay, Fane, see, that's what I just said. There's no anti-air over here, so Fane has to. There it is. He's got some slingshots, so he needs to use those quickly. He's not responding, though. Fane's not responding. More fights happening down under. Titans against Mammoth tanks. The Mammoths are taking fire from the Juggernaut, or from the Behemoths down below. Okay, here we go. Fane finally using his anti-air. Just pushing Feist back. Feist looks like he's going to make a line over here because his units are coming down the hill. Fane needs to create his own line. We're going to have a nice fight on this side. As the fight goes on over here, Matthew with Jimmy's units. this would be strong enough, but the AA battery is just really powerful, shooting from afar. Let's see what Fayen has rebuilt. Let's see what Matthew has rebuilt. Matthew can also make more. He's still got a lot of missile squads down here. He's got a lot of missile squads. He still has the ion cannon though. I'm surprised Matthew didn't make a nuke. Matthew should have made a nuke. EMP is gone. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's the battle between GDI factions. GDI factions, here you go. Vice coming in with choppers. Vice will come in with choppers. It looks like Vice is targeting down the Marv. Rocket soldiers coming from the south from Vice. Van using his juggernauts to kill the mammoth tanks. See, so the mammoth tanks are dropping. Van is using the anti-infantry to take down the rocket squads. Van even coming in with the Preds just to crush the rocket squads. It looks like, yep, he's gonna win this match though, or he's gonna win this fight. Just with the right countering, he pulled back his Marv, so the Marv didn't get too much damage, so it doesn't look like Fayen lost a lot. So that was good countering, and then he took out Vice's ground army in a couple of seconds. So many harvesters in the middle over here. Battle base just laying into these harvesters. Let's see what Matthew's got. Matthew's got a lot of structures, but not many attacking units. So Matthew needs to make more attacking units. He does have 5 mammoth tanks coming in. He's got a nice group of zone raiders. It looks like he will pressure Daniel now. Ooh, Daniel is going to be under fire. There's no anti-air over here, so they can attack with anti-air. Ooh, Fayen's going to push through. Fayen's going to push through. What Fayen had to do was rebuild on this side. He needs to take that side because he is on the offense now. Fayen is on the offense. Ooh, anyone. This game can go to all sides. There are still 4 players in this match. Still 4 players. Okay, Fayen remade the refinery over here. Take a quick look and see what Matthew's doing. Matthew's got to micro these harvesters to take this. He's only got 1 over there. Oh, the 5 mammoth tanks got killed quickly, or 3 got killed quickly, and 2 are running home with the tail between their legs. Because Daniel's like, get out of my Steel Talons base. Get out. Ooh, Fayen's over here. He is going to pressure Vice real hard. Fayen's got 4 juggernauts on top of the hill that will lay fire on the Marv. Vice has to keep the Marv here. Vice has to keep the Marv here. Look at that. Now he loses the repairs. He loses the repairs. Vice should put the Marv right in the middle. Vice is going to lose this Marv before this Marv does any significant damage. Look at that. The engineer's running towards the Marv, but just too late. Just too late. Let's see. Okay, it looks like Daniel's going to come and help Vice on this side. EMP comes down. I think Fayen throws the EMP. Man, I just get thrown off over there. Oh, okay. Support power coming in. Orbital bombardment taking out the soft armored units from Fayen. Still has a Predator tank that might become heroic. He's got a powerful Marv over here if Fayen uses this correctly. But he doesn't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, he's gonna take fire now. From the south, Daniel might become the difference. Oh, that was a nice supersonic air strike. It is Matthew over here taking out Vice from the middle, taking out Vice and Daniel. This is the army to beat right here. This is gonna be the army to beat. Fayen's gonna pull back. He is showing his rear armor. Ooh, his units were down over here, so they're out of position. Throws down a support power. Daniel's gonna come up here. He needs to help Vice. Fayen has to turn this Marv around, not that way. He's gotta turn it the other way. The soft rear armor. I think he's gonna lose this Marv. Oh, Fayen's making a mistake showing that rear armor. Should have moved out of there. Look at that. It is veteran, so this thing you need to keep alive. I think he's gonna lose it though. He's gonna lose it. The behemoths are gonna kill the Marv. Ah, Fayen needs to kill these quickly, and he will lose his Marv, I think. All these behemoths need to do is just turn their fire on the behemoth, on the Marv. There it is. Fayen loses the Marv. Good job, Daniel. Daniel kills the Marv. What happened? What is this? What is this? Is that a wormhole? Thanos is coming. Oh. Fayen's single juggernaut still alive. Matthew being left alone for a couple of minutes over here. So Matthew can do some good damage now. What Matthew just needs to do is make a whole lot of hammerheads. He's got the ZoCom power. He can come in from the south side over here. Just find a hole. There's a whole lot of anti-air on this side, so Daniel has shored up his defense. Vane is still alive though. He's still alive. He still has a small group over here. He can still push through in Feist's base. Look, Feist is just helpless over here. So Vane, okay, that's what he's doing. He's still trying to push through. He's got men standing in the Tiberium, and that's just throwing me off. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, the ion cannon from, who's that? From Vice comes in, takes out the refinery, a whole lot of structures over here for Fan. He's low powered now. Yep, looks like Fan is hanging on. He's got some units, but not a lot. But he's still on the attack though. He's still on the attack. He can still push forward. Ooh, he's got a heroic predator tank. Needs to keep that alive. This one can become heroic slingshot. And sometimes just a couple of these units can tip the scale and turn the tide of war. Oh, here you go. Lots of mammoth tanks coming up on this side for Matthew. Matthew wants to extend that stealth. He's got stealth over here with the disruption tower. He's gonna try to smack Fane from below. Look at this, gonna smack Fane from below, but it looks like Fane is already countering with missile squads. Fane's countering with missile squads. Oh, what was that? An engineer. Something tried to take it over here. Maybe, I think one of the enemies, Fane's enemies, tried to come in with something to take out the ion cannon with an engineer. I think that's what happened. Oh, Fane threw his ion cannon too. I missed that. He threw it at the top of Feist's base. Good work from Matthew. I think Fane has no more harvesters left. He's got a lot of refineries that he needs to sell. He can sell this too, these two. And Matthew's got to micro these to take the blue tib. Just take the blue tib. Fane's got to take the blue tib himself. He's got one harvester over here. He's got three over here. They've got to go towards the blue tib. There you go. Matthew's going to show his strength now with the mammoth tank, but Fane will counter with rocket squads. Ooh, okay. This will be a nice battle again. Nice battle again. ZoCom choppers coming in from the north as Mammoth. They push through on the left side. Fane's going to try to counter with the rocket squads. There you go. But he will be hurt bad over here. Fane's going to be hurt bad over there. Matthew doing it smart. But this one, he doesn't have any counter to these men. Fane doesn't have any anti-air either. So what he's trying to do is see if his rocket squads need to go up in his base. So Fane turned back the power just enough that his anti-air starts to work. So he's trying to fire all of these choppers out of the air. Two more choppers left. Let's follow the battle down here as Fane, look at that, rockets coming in, just smacking down, and he's also got the Juggernaut, so it looks like this is enough to stop this attack. So Fane's not doing poorly. Ooh, that's nice, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's beautiful. A black hand in the hammerhead, look at that. Flame heads, this is what we call flame heads. Fane's power is down. He is in trouble right now. So Matthew looks like he's going to go for the ion cannon. Wants to take down the ion cannon. Fane needs to quickly bring back his power up so that his anti-air works. I think he's frantically trying to bring back his power. Okay, his power comes back, kills the flame head, and he lives to fight another day. Look at that. He turned off all of his power. He turned off all the power. He lives to fight another day. But he needs to turn it back on so that this harvester can unload. And in that time, Daniel continues to make a force. He's got a force over here. But Daniel needs to take this Tiberium. Look at this. He's got so much. But I did hear that Daniel, he did this on purpose just to let it regrow so that he would have money in the end game. That's what I heard. And that could be a solid strategy. We'll see if that pans out, if that works. Ooh, Feist. See, this is Fane's mistake. Fane should have moved up top over here because now he's going to lose this position, but also this money to What is going on over here? Look at that. He's force firing on the ground. Why? Vice is force firing on the ground. I think he's looking for a spy or a sniper. Why is he force firing on the ground? Look at that. Why is he force firing? I don't know why Vice is force firing on the ground. Maybe he saw a bug that he didn't like. Alright, Fane's rebuilding his force again. Okay, he's making more slingshots now because he needs to take out these choppers from Vice. This is the moment now to take out Vice because Vice is still weak and Vice is still building up. So Vice needs to solidify this position quickly. Vice also coming in with choppers. Vice gonna come in with choppers. Fane can take out these choppers now. That's what you have the slingshots for. Here we go. Looks like Fane's gonna reposition 2 of his juggernauts to go take out that base. Ooh, flamethrowers coming down from the south. Fane needs to continuously defend himself, it seems like, this entire match. He'll be attacked from Matthew. He's gonna be attacked from Vice. Just held off that giant attack from Matthew at the middle and also in his base. So the fact that Fane is still here, not bad, not bad. And Vice is rebuilding on this side. His money is gone though, so Vice really needs to build up that economy on this side. Take everything for yourself. Okay, War Factory out for Vice. Ooh, Fane pushed the juggernauts too far. They pushed the juggernauts too far. Oh, this is a shame. Yep, Vice. Yeah, Fane pushed it too far. He should have just stood on the hill and just fired upon it because now he can't defend them. He's gonna lose this juggernaut. That's too bad. Vice can take it then because Vice has got the barracks. So if I were Vice, I would just come out with engineers. You know this is gonna fall and then you can take it. That's what Vice could do. Vice got a Reclamator hub on this side. This is just a shame. Mistake from Fane for letting his juggernauts die over here. Vice should just take these things and just heal them up, and then he can pressure Fane from on top of the hill. Ooh, it's, yep, just that one move. It's gonna look real bad for Fane because he only has 1 juggernaut on this side. Let's see how this Steel Talons army is shaping up. Daniel is okay. He started his strategy in taking the money, so he's building up that bank for the late game. Shadow teams over here from Matthew. Oh, Fane's got the surveyor over here, so I think he was planning on moving over here, but he can't because Vice is holding on to this position. Fane's gonna try to force Vice off now. He's gonna force Vice off now. He's coming in with Predator tanks. He will take out 1 juggernaut. Maybe the second one also. I think he's gonna take out the second juggernaut. He is already force firing. He's killing the choppers. Vice needs to defend himself. Base defense, Vice. Base defense, something coming out of this Reclamator hub. If this is his Marv, then that would save him. I think that's too fast for the Marv. Too fast for the Marv. Mammoth tank coming out. Fane's coming in with a whole lot of rocket squads. A whole lot of rocket squads. Needs to kill these choppers quickly. Vice hurrying up to soften up the line. Needs to take out as many rocket squads as he can. Vice knows he needs to hold this spot. He needs to hold this position over here because all the money is here. This is the money, so Vice needs to hold this. This is the do or die time for Fane. Actually, this is more important for Fane to take this than for Vice because Vice can still rely on his ally to help him out. But Fane didn't have enough. He has to push back or he has to pull back. He doesn't have enough. He can, and every time he moves towards the middle, he gets pressured by the choppers of Matthew. But Matthew's choppers are all gone now. He's only got 1. Matthew building up that force again. I would have expected Matthew to have a whole lot more hammerheads now, or maybe a supersonic airstrike came in and killed them, and I didn't see that. Okay, snipers over here. Snipers over here. I think these are Matthew snipers. Take a quick look and see whose snipers these are. These are Matthew snipers, nicely placed because they can pick out the missile squads. They can pick off the missile squads. These snipers. And Fane knows time is against him. Oh, there it is. He's being attacked over here by Matthew's snipers. Fane does see the snipers now. There it is. He's sending his choppers to kill off the snipers. There it is. He killed 1, but 1 got away. So the snipers took out a lot of Fane's units. Fane is finally using that juggernaut to do some damage from afar, but Vice is going to come up this hill. There it is. Vice coming up the hill with the Marv. And it looks like Fane is toast now. He doesn't have enough. There it is. I don't think he's going to have enough to stop this army. Here you go. This could be Thane's last hurrah. We're gonna see. He's just got rocket squads. He tried to kill the mammoth tanks, but he might take down one mammoth tank, but it's not gonna be enough. Juggernaut falls. Vice can take this Juggernaut again. Nope. I have a feeling this is the end for Fan. He doesn't have enough anymore. No more units. Nope, no more units. What does he have? Yeah, there it is. There's the sell-off. Oh, and Matthew was already here already with flame tanks. So Fan would have lost his main base anyways. And Vice is coming from the top. Fan throws in the towel. He knows too much pressure from Matthew, from Vice. Too much pressure. Can't hold out. Still held out for 40 minutes, so it wasn't bad. Ooh, Matthew's like, okay, these flame tanks need to earn their money, so they need to pay themselves back. So it looks like he's gonna come up top over here. He can still cloak these if he wants. That would be very, very interesting if he cloaks them. If he cloaks them, he can actually take out this entire base. So that would be nice. Oh, okay. Something's going on over here. All of these harvesters of Matthew could be lost. Could be lost. Matthew's got a fully loaded Marv engineer, so he wants to use this as a meat shield. But Matthew, though, not a lot of units. He just went all flame tanks. He doesn't have a balanced army over here, so this will fall nicely. Done by Matthew. But that's the EMP, though. He throws down the EMP. It is still good enough to kill the missile squads. Oh no, that's the orbital bombardment. Sorry. Orbital bombardment. The EMP comes down on the Marv. Oh, he's gonna lose this Marv. Look at these behemoths. 3 behemoths just enjoying themselves. There it is. Bomb. Nope, he will lose it. Fireworks come out of the Marv. That's too bad. So Matthew cringing. He's grimacing. That's what it's called. He's grimacing. And Daniel is just smiling from here to the bank. Let's see. He still has a whole lot of units. Oh, he has an army over here. Matthew can send these mammoth tanks to the middle. That's what he has to do, because as soon as Daniel pushes forward, Matthew is dead meat. Ooh, and Vice is already done over here, so builds a couple more units because he knows now is the time to pressure their remaining enemy. 3 players to go. It's 2 versus 1. Vice can come from the top, attack from the north. Daniel can come from the south and from the side. From the east, he will be the enemy from the east. And we will see if Matthew has enough. Matthew, let's see. He can rebuild over here on this side. That's what Matthew has to do. Rebuild over there. But he is looking for cash. But Matthew has the advantage of the stealth technology. So what Matthew can do is really take all of this, because he's got the stealth. But he's going for flame tanks. Oh, I missed those, I think. I missed the flame tanks coming in. 1 MCV out over here for Vice, so I think he's going to send that MCV. I do wonder where he's going to go with this MCV. Is he going to go towards the middle or over here? It looks like Vice will send them on this side, so very smart of Vice. Okay, it looks like Daniel is ready to rumble now. So Daniel has his money now. This could have been the strategy all along, that Daniel was waiting for a final push. Not to use too many of his units and wait until he has a large army for the end to sweep the end game. Because Vice has been fighting all the time now. Daniel was a bit more defensive, but now he can finally go on the offense. The Steel Talons can finally show their talents. Yep. Good strategy from both of them. Good strategy from both of them. Okay, Mammoth tanks finally here. Oh, but the Mammoth tanks will die with so much shell power from the Behemoths. Behemoths. Let's just do it like this. Oh man, look at all of this. Nastiness. So much nastiness. The Steel Talons got so many talents. Look. And the rocket soldiers flooding the front line. Nothing against anti-infantry. So it's just sitting back and watching the Mammoths burn. Man, yep. I think Matthew was. I think he was sorry that he did that move. This is really tough because this one just the behemoths will just annihilate your entire base. There's nothing. The only way you can stop them is to have also juggernauts or behemoths yourself, or air. Vice is up top over here. This is not gonna look good. This could be the end for Matthew. Matthew using now his flame tanks. Flame tanks are good against the rocket squad. The flame tanks will die quickly. The mammoth tanks will focus them down, but he's got to use some support powers then. Matthew got to use some support powers. He might have enough to stop the northern army, but the army on this side is just too much. It's too much. It looks like Daniel, that was his trump card, just to wait in the end until the enemies were down. The enemies had no money, and then he would still have a load of cash to make this army and sweep the end game. And it looks like that strategy paid off. Vice up top over here with choppers. Oh, still a nice move from Matthew, taking out the choppers of Vice or Daniel. So Matthew not going down without a fight, but there's the sell-off. There's the sell-off. There it is. Nice match. Nice match. Everyone played well. It was a shame that Jimmy had the disconnect from the very beginning, or else it would have been interesting to see how Jimmy and Matthew would have played together as a team, as a duo. Fan holding on, couldn't keep his ally alive. It was hard because at that time that his ally was being attacked, he was pushing here, attacking and pressuring Matthew, so he had to also use his choppers to defend this. If Fan's choppers were over here, maybe that would have been enough to destroy this base, and Fan would have taken over this position. But Vice put so much pressure on that ally and took this position for himself. So good move from Vice, and still in the end game with his army, even though it's not that large, but that's what your ally is for. That's what teamwork is for. So still Talons being the dominant one in this match. There it is. There is the towel in the ring by Matthew. Well played by Daniel, and Vice taking the win, being the best duo on Spacegarden, making it their own. Take a quick look at the resources. So Fan on top with the resources. Well, actually the entire game until he died. So that's quite good. Here we see Matthew becoming the richest one at a certain point from, well, let's say 18 minutes. I think 18 minutes. Matthew held out against two people. He had to control, of course, two armies, but you would be happy with that because at least you've got the full control of the battlefield. So too bad that Jimmy fell out. It would have been great to have him here, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching Fayan PvP TV. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what you liked about this match. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.